Aussie to start heading short. Right now, it's been enjoying one of the better upward trends of any of the currency pairs. So between these two, this little upward trend that we see on the 5-minute is more knee-jerk reaction, we can call it that, or more potential sentiment or whatever about things going on in Europe right now, because really the only market that it has any major news or any major stuff going on is the European market. The U.S. is fairly quiet this morning, and I think this is going to, as I already mentioned, going to just be short-lived and start heading down. The overall trend, if we were to go to the 15-minute, we would see has been down, where the Aussie's been going up. But when they go in parallel, like they have been over the last 3 or 4 hours, that tends to make them go sideways when you look at them as a pair. And that's what we've seen in the currency that you were looking at just a minute ago. It's a currency pair.
Right here on this weekly, that's where you can see what Carl's talking about, testing the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
And here's what the day view of it. You want to share with us your thoughts on this one?
Over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 months here, the pound has fluctuated within a 3 or 4% range. Over the last couple of months, it has started to trend downward. That is indicative of some of the issues that Kerry is facing right now, particularly deflation, housing bubble, certain internal issues relative to the lack of movement of this of the Bank of England relative to events that have transpired over the last month or so. And so we're seeing some downward pressure on the pound, and right now it's kind of going sideways. But the Aussie, on the other hand, has been steadily moving up, and the upward trend on the Aussie is substantially better than the trend on the pound. That difference is what we're seeing in the smaller time frames, but at the very right end of the chart is what's happening most recently. And as even the 5-minute one shows, we've got a nice upward trend on the Aussie happening just within the last half a month, and the pound is heading in the opposite direction.
Okay, this is the 5-minute again. Aussie being gray, pound being green, and we can just look here what's happened in the last last few hours.
And now, when you look at the far right side, you're noticing what's happened over the last month. From where it says August on, pound is substantially down, and the Aussie is quite a bit better than it was. And so that trend, I think, is going to continue for a little bit until the internals of the economics in Australia catch up with it. A lot of that upward move is more carry trade and external monies coming into the country than it is really good quality fundamentals.
With the Aussie showing that it was starting to strengthen, this is the area where it was the Aussie would be strengthening, going short. That's what it's doing there.
Yeah, at this point it's right at major support. If it can garner the momentum to get past that, you're looking at some good trading opportunities in the short direction.
So this is a good long-term perspective, as to then you wait for signals that are current and breakouts and the time frames that you're wanting to trade.
Yeah, the pound Aussie again is the second highest volatility pair that we follow, eclipsed only by the pound Kiwi. It's right now it's about 103 pips a day movement, and the CAD turned around and headed the opposite direction. So the pound CAD is continuing its downward move right at the moment.
Yes, when this is showing that the pound is weakening, this is based on a 5-minute, and the CAD is going up, means it's strengthening. So the currency pair would actually show it, mean that it's going short. Okay, I'm going to go look at the chart, and right in here where they were kind of going together, that was just about maybe almost 2 hours ago. Go to the 1 hour chart. Yeah, right in here, this hour right there is where they were actually going sideways.